that intro. Nice, I know. What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? Dan here. And before we get into our video, because I have a very good video for you guys today. A little bit of an announcement. First, big announcement is that I will be doing things a little bit more regularly. I do plan to go back to doing my every 2 weeks. Oh, sorry. Chroma does that to you. And that's because I'm no longer in school, so I get to focus on my videos. Yay! Although I work full time, so not totally, but enough. Anyway, and the big announcement is a new series called Conspiracy Theoretician, which I will talk about at the end of this video. But now let's get into the kind of meat of what I'm going to be talking about, and that is deflection. Now, for those of you who don't know what deflection is, and I'm referring to, deflection is kind of that thing that you do when you're a kid, when you're getting in trouble, but you're like, but Cindy has been doing this, or been, sneaking out, that kind of shit. You. That's also kind of throwing someone under the bus, but it's also part of deflecting. You can throw someone under the bus without deflecting, and you can deflect without, being the main thing. But deflecting, I've been noticing, has been very common among movie studios, especially those who get new properties and try to do something new with them without kind of really taking into account what the fans feel. We've seen this with Star Wars, we saw this with Ghostbusters. And the sad part is that these movies could be really awesome. They could be great films. But the hubris of these companies to say, I have a vision, and not realize that as art, you also have to try to appeal to a mass audience in this case, because it's also a business. I mean, art can't be so crazy that you can. I guess it can. I mean, we do have shit like it's a polar bear in winter, just a white canvas. Sure, but you're kind of told what to expect. But unlike, let's say something like Star Wars, which is more of a, it's a tale, it's a story. It's a mythos. I mean, you wouldn't tell a story when you're talking about ancient Greece. You wouldn't tell stuff that doesn't quite fit the mythos. You'd make sure things lined up. You could tweak it, but you want to be within the same kind of context. The problem again is with these newer ones is they don't think like that. They're like, I have a vision. They're not caring about what the fans think. I honestly think that it'd be cool one of these days. They get one of these big franchises and they kind of crowdsource the script. Not actually like, oh, everyone writes script. People send in like suggestions for what would look good in the movie. Like, like you could do something simple like, oh, this should be a nod to this, or a reference to that. That's actually really, but instead of seeking to know what the fans want to make a better product, they're bashing on them. They're saying you're the reason why, instead of realizing maybe your product doesn't appeal. They used to do this. But they didn't. They wouldn't admit it out loud. They'd say, oh fuck, this is not selling. Clearly something's wrong. Although the problem is they would never ask what was wrong. Like, they would only jump to a conclusion. Oh, clearly people are not into this type of genre or franchise, when it could be just, no, you just didn't do it right. But now, because I think the infection of social justice warriors and outrage culture, people just want to complain. They want to complain. They don't want to take responsibility. I think that is one big problem with this my generation, is that we don't want to be. We want to be just enough responsible. Anything bigger than our phone and our car, and maybe a house or payment or rental, it's too complicated to just deal with it. That, you know, maybe I fucked up and I need to learn. No, it's not my fault. It's someone else's fault. I mean, can't you just say I fucked up and then, you know, remember that failure's learning experience? You know, let's see what works better. You know, at this point, I would take the fan chatterback, you know, feedback as I don't know, maybe a barometer for what you should go for. Say, oh, okay, this part works good. And even ask yourself, does it make sense story-wise for your thing? And again, following the mythos. But no. I am an artist. You cannot tell me what to do. Personally, and I guess to sum this up is, I think the entertainment industry needs to get its head out of its own ass. And maybe, again, as I said, consult the fans a little bit, especially, again, with these big properties. Do stuff. Don't scare people off. It's not because they're a white supremacist misogynist when half the fans of these things are females, and everyone who watches these things are, you know, of many backgrounds. My favorite thing was in that movie, was it? I think it was called Stop or something like that. It's that movie where the guy has the watch that stops time, and the girl he's hanging out with is from Latin America. She's like, she even knows about Star Trek. So the goal, I think, going forward should be better interaction between the entertainment industry and its, you know, its end user. You know, survey us. Although I think the problem, again, the artiste motif, and it's like, we know what's good for you. We know what you want. And the problem with that mindset is when it gets infected with something like social justice, they say, like, oh, clearly this is what they want. Dear Hollywood, okay, let's see. I live close enough to Hollywood, I can actually do this. Hey, Hollywood! Stop being so fucking egotistical! They didn't call back. Sorry, guys. It didn't work. I tried. I mean, I know I live in LA and I'm close enough to Hollywood, but I don't think... I mean, I have to get out of the valley, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and as I promised, I'm going to explain a little bit about our new series coming up, which will be premiering in July. That is the Conspiracy Theoretician. I can't go as Conspiracy Theorist because I'll suddenly we're being off MatPat. And I'm not really creating theories. I'm more studying. Yes. The Conspiracy Theoretician is going to kind of go and look and dissect at all these crazy theories. What's their root? Everything from, you know, fake moon landing to flat Earth to GMOs are causing mutations and going to cause autism. We're going to cover all of that. So stay tuned. They'll be coming out once a month because I want to, you know, do my research, do it really good. I want to give you guys a good quality video this time. I'm off. I want it to be great. To quote our Orange for President, it'll be the best. I make great videos. I want to make good quality. It'll be tremendously good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hasta luego.